first solo backpacking trip. I got my poncho. It's supposed to rain. It's drizzling lightly. Got my pack cover. What else is going on? I have about 32 pounds on my back. Hopefully I get to post this. Bear doesn't eat me. But I do have the bear spray right here, ready to go. Nice. So 2.9 miles done, 2.6 more miles. I was actually reading the information that was at the trailhead right now. I'll take a picture of it. So the first 2.9 miles are supposed to be flat. The next 2.6 start gaining elevation here. All right, so here are my current stats. Hiked 3.8 miles, pace of 2.3 miles an hour, about an hour and a half. It hasn't been too bad, actually. Nice panoramic view here. So I think I have a little less than 2 miles left. Look how handy this rain cover has been. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain, at least for now. So I'm gonna take my raincoat off and hopefully it doesn't start raining right after. Union Peak. Almost there. Let's take a better look here. What a beauty. So I think I still have about a mile or so, but I'm thinking about just camping, setting up tents when we're here downhill. That's the trail right there. That way, because it looks like it may start raining. I don't want to be caught in a thunderstorm without the tent up, and then probably just set up camp, eat, and then venture out. So let's see. I'm going down a little further than I would like, and it's like straight incline. I have to walk sideways, but I can't find any flat ground to pitch my tent, so I think I gotta go where that grass, like that green patch of grass is, somewhere over there. Maybe somewhere over there. Alright, I found a spot. So there's a lot of like branches here, so I'm just gonna clear all that out. This is where I'll pitch my tent. I'll give you all a 360 view here in a minute. This is as good as it's gonna get. So that's initially where I set up camp. I moved it to right here and it started to raining a little harder as soon as I got the tarp on top. That's where I was thinking about, but then there's some trees over there too, so I don't know, hopefully one of these trees doesn't come down on me. Alright, so I moved my tent, put the tarp and stuff on. Perfect timing because it started to, the rain started to pick up. So I'm inside. I'm gonna change, lay out my sleeping pad. And this is my second time using this tent, so hopefully it holds up with the rain. So this is pretty handy. In my pack, the bottom opens up. And that's usually where you put your sleeping pad, so I don't have to empty it all out. Got my sleeping pad out, my food and stuff. I still need to hang that at some point. Alright, I've changed into my night attire. You don't want to wear your sweaty clothes because when the temperature drops, that moisture is not going to be fun. It's going to get cold. So I changed everything pretty much, even my socks. I'm hungry, but it's still drizzling as you can hear. Kind of arranged my tent. There's going to be my pillow, my pack, and then this is my food. I need to hang this at some point and also eat. And then there's my sleeping bag. It's So there's water here, so it's leaking slightly. Gotta figure that out. Alright guys, it's still drizzling lightly, but I wanna make some dinner. Dinner is gonna be ramen. So they say you should be about 100 feet away from 100 feet of yards from your campsite, so you don't attract bears and whatnot. But I'm about to just walk down as far as I can over there. I'm not trying to risk a bear attack tonight. Alright guys, so this is butane and propane. This is gonna be like my stove fire starter. And then I'm gonna heat some water up in here. And ramen's right there. So I have the water boiling over there. I'm going back to my tent because I should have my bear spray on me. What's the point of having bear spray and it being in my tent? I'll be over there making ramen. And then that's when a bear decides to come say hello. I'd be an idiot if that happened. Oh man. My legs are sore. I'm having a good night's sleep. I'm ready to eat and knock out. Alright, this is how I'm gonna try to hang my food. There's a rock in here. Try to throw it over that. Let's see how this goes. So hopefully this holds up. Oh damn, I can't pull it up. So for my first time, I give myself a B, maybe even a B plus. It only took 2 or 3 attempts. I learned when I'm throwing the rope over, I need to have something heavy to get it over the branch. But it's worked out pretty well. So I just got done throwing my food over the tree, and I was feeling pretty lazy about doing that. I just figured, maybe I'll just put it on like a rock or somewhere far away. I don't want to throw it on a tree, but hey, they have all these rules for a reason. I don't want an animal getting the food and then it getting acquainted to human food, and that brings new trouble. So rules are in place for a reason. And usually I don't follow all the rules, but it's pretty important. My legs feel heavy. I do have some time to kill. I may just go hike around a little bit. So I camped maybe 200 yards in there, but this is where I should have camped. Made my tent like right there. You live and you learn. Guys, check this out, okay? Hello? Anybody home? Echo. Well, at least bears know I'm here, so stay away. So this has got to be one of the coolest things that I've done. I did this all by myself. There's a lot of mental talk, a lot of fears before I set out to do this, but I am so glad I did it. I can't wait for the next one. So it's 7 p.m. There's still a light out, but I'm pretty tired. My legs are wanting to go to sleep, as well as myself, so probably wake up around 5. That's a problem. I've gone to sleep so early. I'm gonna wake up early and it's still gonna be dark out. I wish I brought something to do, like a notebook or something. It's okay, next time. It's 4:30. It's pitch black. Obviously, the stars are beautiful. It isn't too cold outside. Sleeping pretty well. but my tent is condensating inside, so that's not good, but it's doable. If you want to talk about a crucial gear, it's a headlamp. If you're camping in the wilderness, there's no other source of light, so this is pretty clutch. I think it's safe to say I made it. I'm alive. I slept really well. This sleeping bag is rated for 0 degrees, and that was the smartest investment I made, because I've been sleeping great with this. Your sleeping system is super important. So I was reading online, and it cannot be more true. I sleep comfortably. So many times I've camped freezing, and that sucks. Make sure you get a great sleeping bag. So last night I heard something fall, and I thought it was my food that I was hanging. So let's see. Maybe it was an animal, or maybe I didn't tie enough, good enough. Let's see. Oh no, I still see it hanging. It survived. Yes. Why, this gives me such happiness, but glad to find it in one piece here. So I packed up my pack a little differently. I have the tent outside. I didn't stuff it in the stuff sack tightly, I guess, because it's much bigger than it was when I came. And there's not much room in the backpack right now, so let's put it on the outside. This should work good. Even if it rains, that should be fine. Boy, this is steep. So steep that if I just walk up straight like this, I can't get enough acceleration. I almost feel like I'm falling back. Well, it's not too bad now, but earlier I was walking side to side, but it's a little better now. That was difficult. Came from inside those trees, like half a mile down. Steep, steep incline. On my way back, I just finished my first solo backpacking trip. Well, I didn't finish it, I still have to walk back, but I think the hard part is done. But I just want to talk about why I like to do this. The best example I could think of is, when you're in a stressful situation, right? Most people get stressed just being in that situation. So similarly, just being out here in the wilderness, in nature, it's so peaceful, calm, quiet. You just kind of absorb that, and you just become peaceful and calm, just like you would get stressful in a stressful situation. So that is my favorite part. Of course, the views, the wildlife. There's a lot more to it, but I think that's the biggest reason for me. I made it 9 miles. That was fun, a lot of fun. My legs are tired. I'm about to hop in Crater Lake, freshen up,